Hey, Mr. Expansive here, yes. I need to speak about something. I think we, as a people in general, need to start changing. It's a beautiful day out, and I just wanted to say that before I continue, because it's very important. We need to realize that something is not really going right. There's something that is going wrong. And there's people who are just oblivious to it, and they just want to keep, running away and just kind of live in their own fantasy world, but there is something going on that's not right, and I think it starts with us, too. We need to change as a society, as people. Let me just say that difference is an illusion. Choice is an illusion. Growth is an illusion, but it's necessary. Because the negative gives us the pleasure of not being a little molecule floating around. We could evolve and crossbreed and keep evolving. But we're going to have to realize that, or perhaps people who are just very narrow-minded and linear, have a linear way of thinking, are going to have to realize that you and I are the same. And, there are a lot of people on YouTube who go out there and say, we're going to change the world, but they're just grabbing their own little audience, and they're not really, looking to accept anybody who has a different point of view, because the minute they do have a point of view, they just ignore them. Listen, I understand that you just don't want to risk something and get taken advantage of, in the same way you don't want to just say a bunch of things that are just really stupid, to the point where it's like, well, that's obviously not going to be the case with your point of view. I understand that. You can't just go around and act kind of idiotic, but there has to be a point where you balance that, where you have to not limit your perception to other things, right? Here's the evidence. This is logic. Oh, it's what I can see, okay? Well, I might achieve my dreams. I might look for this answer. I might find the woman I truly love. Les Brown said, it's not about what you get, it's who you become as a person. But we do need to change. It's really important. Because, your ego and us being scared, it's not good. We need to change. We need to get to know people. We need to not make fun of people for expressing themselves. It's like making fun of a tree because it's the tree. Because what two people initially do, right? If you have a different accent, I'm going to make fun of that. Well, I'll make fun of your accent too. You're not going to get anywhere. It's like if cells are basically just dying and building in a plant, right? They I can't demonstrate for you, but it's basically negative, positive, and they go back and forth, back and forth. That's why we like to watch comedy, or we like to play games that are kind of like that. That's the negative principle. Let's not be the cells in the plant. Let's be the plant that grows, and not be the cells that do that to each other. All I know is that, people need to be more open-minded. They need to be expansive, and we need to change. And you need to give people a chance. Certain people out there, not everybody. But there are people out there that need to give others a chance. Because if we could look into the eyes of each other, we could really start understanding each other more. And I'm really being serious about this because I really want to see a change. Nothing's going to really change. I don't know what's going to happen, honestly. From certain things that go on, there could be certain things evident. Things are inevitable. It's always been this way, right? So what's the change? But I still feel the need to say that. We need to change. We do need to change. We need to love more. And don't go out there and take advantage of people. Alright? Don't think about your past. And don't be a victim of that. Don't go and affect other people that are other innocent people. Don't do that. Just because you feel powerless, or you feel like, you need to have something compensate for what is missing in your life, so you have to try to make yourself feel positive by putting others down. Don't be a victim of your past, because it's not fair to the people who don't deserve it. Rise above it, and don't just cower down. Rise above it. We need to change as people. I'm going to say that again. We need to change. But that's basically it. If we can do that, this world can be a better place. Mr. Expansive signing off. Stay positive. Do not stay negative. Peace.